I always say this, like, I'm private at home. Jen knows this. Like, Jen used to live, I live in the shed behind Jen's old house, and I just stick to myself, you know this, but when I get on stage I tell too much information, I overshare. But I want you to think about this person. And if you're drinking tonight, I know what's going to happen. You're going to go to sleep, and 4 hours after you go to sleep, you're going to have to wake up to piss. And when you piss and you lay back down and you can't sleep because you can't get this person out of your head, I want you to consider stopping grinding your teeth and wasting all your sleep and telling them to get the fuck out of your life. Life is seriously, goddamn, anyone who's lost anyone recently or at all knows that this is no joke. Life is short. And if you waste your time dealing with these people, you're ruining the time that you have with the people that you actually love, care about, family, blah, 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 blah. I could give you a few examples. I didn't make a list. All this just happened. And I'm saying this because I've done this and I feel a lot better. I'll give you one example only, and I've been giving it nightly because it's semi-humorous. And that is that trifling old girlfriend that I mentioned earlier. By the way, the song's not about her. I would not give her the credit. It's hard to do. You know how emotionally invested you get in people? She walked up in Oregon Hill on a porch one day, this girl, Anna. This girl, Janet. I was sitting there with my dog Zeke and just drinking Milwaukee's Best or whatever I do is a full-time job. And she walks up and she's like, I'm just sitting there. Josh knows the porch too, and she's like, "What's up, Tim? What are you doing?" But conveniently, she bought a house down the street, by the way. And I was like, "What's up?" Why aren't you talking? You mad at me? How uncomfortable do you feel right now? Think of how she felt. I mean, for real, come on. She was so uncomfortable, I never said a word to her again. And I feel better about it. I know that's fucked up, but when someone profoundly sucks, it's easier to do that than deal with them for the rest of your friggin' life. This is the meanest song I ever wrote. I mean, every single word of it. I'm gonna whisper it to you. Because when you write a mean song, you whisper. If your life's about collecting other people's faults, when I fucked up before, got back up and walked it all, in a house of crumbling brick and plaster walls, feeling my way through the dark, and you saw it all. Hey now, don't take this one as a simple joke, but it's easy to read a book by a child who pretends to be a dope, who's always running at the mouth about each one as they walk out. What you don't hear is them talking about you. You know what I'm saying? So watch the clouds rolling, watch the clouds rolling. Don't give me that shit about friends. I've been there for you all along. Lord, I'll never be there for you again. That's what's up. To complete this disconnect, or is it strong of me to stumble and admit I've missed some steps? My conscience has grown quiet and my burdens have grown less. In silence I feel most content, but I'd take you on, yeah, I'd take you any day. But to conflict with you now will waste time and energy. See, I'm done with certain feelings and substance lacking fakes. I guess life's just easier that way. So watch the clouds roll in, watch the clouds roll in. Don't give me that shit about friends. I've been there for you all along, Lord, I'll never be there for you again. Watch the clouds roll in, watch the clouds roll in. Don't give me that shit about friends. I've been there for you all along, Lord, I'll never be there for you again. Make sense? I hope so. I got all my songs written on my guitar. Not all of them, just some. Yeah, I fucking hate this song. It's lonely in the Garden State, the place of no left turns. Motel 6 in East Brunswick, smoking till my lungs burn. I put ice in the trash can to cool down my beer, breathing the perfume in the room of the person last here. I can't stand this singing, I can't stand this song, I can't stand being home, Lord, I can't stand being gone. My ears ring when it's quiet, and I ain't heard a thing all day. And I'd call if I could, but right now I ain't got nothing to say. It's so long, it's so long, I can't keep singing these songs for too long. It's so long. This is where that honesty I talk about comes in. Gets me in fucking trouble, y'all. Big trouble. Y'all have done this. Everyone. Not with me. The first night we met, we fucked on the couch in my living room. Spent the morning pretending didn't happen, searching for your lost phone, which I found between the cushions with a pile of our clothes. You said you couldn't leave without it, Lord, I should have kept my eyes closed. I left for work directly then for a 15-hour day, made just over $100, none of which I ever saved. Didn't hear too much from you before, never heard from you again. Cause as soon as this shit starts, boys, it's bound to end. It's so long, it's so long, I can't keep singing these songs for too long. It's so long. My little sister's violin solo insert right here. That's what I'm talking about. I'm calling Caitlin up right now. I should call Caitlin and tell her y'all are humming that, because she called me today, and y'all, if anybody who knows anything about me knows that I talk about my niece all the time. She's got a baby daughter named Grace Ann who she's 7 months and 1 week old. And poor Caitlin, when I spoke with her this morning, she was just fucking that. Or, you know, like the new baby hell, like the kid, she's just sick, you know, like the kid's sick, and Caitlin doesn't get any rest, and I regret, honestly, I'm glad to be here, but I regret not being at home and there for her, you know what I mean? It sucks when your little sister cries. She would liven up if she could hear y'all humming that violin.